One place we haven't really addressed this summer, there's still loads of time left in the window to do so, of course, is your former position. We are somewhat light in the centre-back department. Obviously, Joel Quansah makes the move in the opposite direction, joins Bayer Leverkusen, of course. 3 senior recognised out-and-out centre-backs. With the amount of matches, the competitions we play in, obviously we want to go deep into all of them as well. Is it feasible? Is it possible that you can enter a season with just 3 senior centre-backs?
I think that would be a bit risky. That if you had only 3, but last season Gravenberg and Endo they filled in the position there, so we have somebody to cover that position as well, and I don't know, probably Robbo could be playing there as well, but obviously it would be great if we had at least 4, then we are covered. But I'm hoping that we, like last season, we didn't have that many injuries last season. So hopefully we have similar kind of season that the coaching staff can control the load of everyone a little bit, and we don't have any unnecessary injuries. Of course, when you have a tackle or something, you can get injured, but hopefully we don't have any. But I'm pretty sure that we will still sign a centre back. Jarl went to Leverkusen. I think it's good for him that he plays every week, or important for him that he plays every week, and hopefully we added buyback clause.
Yeah, we did.
So that's very important. That when if he plays there every week and he develops himself, I think because I like him as a player. So I think then when we have an option to buy him back in a year's time, then perfect.
Absolutely perfect, yeah. You mentioned Hugo Ekitike a moment ago, obviously confirmed this week, turned up this week at open training as well. I wanted to ask you from obviously a centre-back perspective, modern day centre forwards are very different, modern day centre backs are very different as well, it's fair to say, but with somebody like Ekitike, 6'3", drops deep, runs the channels, goes into areas maybe centre backs don't want to go into, and sort of you might just leave him to your next guy or the midfielder, pass him on as it were. How difficult is it for you to come up against a centre forward? Because you want him on your shoulder, you want to know where he is all the time, don't you? But nowadays that feels impossible.
Yeah. I don't know. I've always thought that how would I cope with the modern game? It's gone so quick, and I think players are getting quicker and quicker every year, and that kind of striker would be difficult. I think Thierry Henry was that kind of guy that you never knew where he's gonna go, and he went sometimes deep to get the ball, and if he can turn with the ball, then he was a good dribbler, and very difficult to defend. But very difficult. And he's a tall guy, Ekitike, and I don't know how good he is with his head. So we'll see in the beginning of the season, or probably now tonight against Milan. I don't know if he's gonna show up to the field or not, but we'll see during the season that how that is. But he's definitely tall, and back in the days, the tall guys were quite easy to handle that way. That ball usually came in the air to them.
You knew what you were doing. You could do it all day. So food and drink too.
So that's different nowadays. That many teams are playing short and on the ground. So that would be for me much more difficult to cope.